إن الحمد لله إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا إنه من يهده الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله شاهد تجينا من عذاب النار ودخلنا الجنة من غير سابقة عذاب ولا عقاب وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وحبيبه أشهد أنه قد بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة ومحى الغمة وجاهد في الله حق جهاده حتى أتاه اليقين فصلاة وسلاما على عبدك ونبيك محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصم. وقال الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم في الحديث عندما صعد المنبر آمين فلما سئل قال رغم أنف امرئ أدرك رمضان ولم يغفر له أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. All praise to Allah. All praise to Allah, the one, the only, the one who should be worshipped. I bear witness that He is the creator of this universe and He is the one who should be worshipped. I bear witness that Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam is His messenger, true mercy sent to us. If we follow His path, inshallah we'll be in Jannah. Amma ba'd. 19 days. 19 days and Ramadan will be here with us inshallah. Allahumma ballighna Ramadan, Allahumma ballighna Ramadan, Allahumma ballighna Ramadan. Every year I feel okay, Ramadan is coming and I have to take care and I have to worry. And the next day Ramadan is gone. Ramadan is gone. Comes very quickly and goes faster than you think. Subhanallah. And always the question comes, why do we fast Ramadan? Especially our youth. Why do we fast Ramadan? What's the need of fast? Allah, does He want to make us to feel pain? It's painful. Why Allah wants us to feel pain? It's a valid question. Why we are fasting Ramadan? Why we are doing that? And subhanallah, the answer has so many components. Let's try to answer today inshallah. And hopefully, I can see some people still working on their phones. Alhamdulillah. But let's remove the phones. It's not that big thing. If you're recording it, good. It's recorded here. Don't worry about recording it. You can see it there. But at least remove the phone. If you're standing in front of a manager, you don't play games. Or your teacher don't play games while he's talking. It's not good. Anyway, Ramadan is one of the pillars of Islam. The fourth pillar of Islam, to be exact. Pillars are Shahadu an la ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, Iqam as-salah, Ita' az-zakah, Sawm Ramadan. The fourth pillar of Islam. Then Allah asked us to do it. It's a mandatory question on us. That's the first thing. Our niyyah has to come in with that niyyah. But again, come on. Why should I do it? You didn't answer the question. Okay. Inshallah, when you're old, I see the youth here, and you want to apply for medical school or engineering, they tell you prerequisites. They have a prerequisites. You like it or not, it's up to you. You don't have to. But to be an engineer, to be a doctor, you have to. Write an essay. Answer the questions. You don't go to the doctors and say, I don't like that question, sorry. Sorry, and they will tell you, sorry. You will not go be an engineer. Sorry, you will not be a doctor. It's simple. Wallahi, it's simple. It's up to you to choose. But you have to abide with the rules. It's up to you to choose before you apply. But if you apply, you are abide with it. You have to follow the rules. You have to follow the rules of Islam. Someone will tell me, okay, I'm born as a Muslim, but still, fasting, I don't understand why I should be fasting. What's the hikmah? Some of us ask the wrong question, say, why Allah is doing that to us? And always I respond to like this. If you go to a doctor and he give you a prescription, tell you have to take this medication, and you tell the doctor, why you're giving this medication? He will tell you, do you have a medical degree? Oh, did you study medicine? No. Then why are you asking? Follow my rules. Get out. Right? But Allah, if you want to question Him, you have to be the same level as Him. But we follow what He asks. He's the creator. When they created the cars, they tell you put a gasoline in the car. You don't put sand or you don't put water. You have to follow the rules. Okay? Now, still why? What's the hikmah? I always, if I talk to my kids, I don't say why. Try to get what's the hikmah. Because I may say something, someone else will say something better than me, or some more than me. When you question Allah's command, you don't say why, you say what's the hikmah. What's the reason behind Ramadan? Someone will come and tell you that Ramadan is to feeding the poor and to feel hunger and the poor doesn't have food. Okay, why the poor are fasting? Why the poor are fasting? If it's feed the hungry and the poor shouldn't be fasting. But they have to fast too. Why are you giving money to the poor? Imagine with me, if you give money, the poor has to give money too. Zakah. Then really, you have to understand the hikmah is following what Allah's command us. That's the first one, hikmah. 2, it's a pillar of Islam. One of the pillars of Islam. And 3, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. التقوى means what? It's get rid out of a problem. التقي means if I want to attaqi, it means I put a barrier between you and me. This is taqwa. Taqa shay'an, it means run away from him, move away from him, put something between me and him. Then what's the taqoon? Should I put a barrier between me and Allah? No. The taqoon means feel confident about Allah's command. Feel tranquility. Feel happiness when you do something. If Allah is commanding it. What's the other hikmah? One of the hikmah of Ramadan is patience. Sabr. Especially with the youth. And now the video games and everything is 3-4 minutes and run away. 3-4 minutes, change. 3-4 minutes, I'm killed. And let's get another life. But where is the patience? Life is not like that. If you ask the adults, they have to work 8, 10, 12 hours a day. Tedious work. Some people, if you want to go to the washroom, you need the permission. I saw someone one day in Walmart, a lady, she wanted to take off in Eid prayer, and she couldn't. She couldn't do that. She has to call sick day because the manager will not give her the Eid celebration day. This is the month. What's other hikmah too? This is the month that unites all the Muslims in the same country. All of us will be fasting Ramadan. The fasting is the only ibadah, like I always say, that you cannot worship anyone but Allah with it. If I worship you by fasting, I'm punishing you. Because how can you follow me? How can you make sure that I'm not drinking? I'll go to the washroom, make wudu, and drink some water. How can you see that? How can you know that I'm fasting? How can you know that if your father or your king, he has to put a soldier everywhere you go? How to prove that? The only ibadah that is worship to Allah only. Not only that, the hasanat of this ibadah is written by Allah. If someone fasts, the angels write it as this person fasted that day. That's it. Where is this coming from? The hadith. وَالصَّوْمُ لِي وَأَنَا أَجْزِي بِهِ subhanahu wa ta'ala is the hadith. Part of it. A sawm to Allah, and Allah will reward you of your fasting. A whole month, everyone will be fasting that day. Imagine with me that someone tells you that you have a whole debt of a lot of money. And if you do this act, only one act, you wipe up all this. Don't you want to do it? Don't you want to get this act and let's go, okay, this act will remove all your debts. I'll do it. What's this act? Fasting the month of Ramadan. Fasting the month of Ramadan. Ramadan too, every year, what's some of the hikmah too? All the year we're running from work to home, to work, to problems. Ramadan gives you your heart some breakout. You go to pray. You have to, subhanAllah, when you see the masajid full of people at 12 o'clock midnight, and everyone is here. Everyone is praying. Everyone reading the Quran, and he's eager to do it. He's eager to do it. It cleans the heart. It makes you feel better. Feel more pure. Purity comes in. Understanding our needs. Imagine that I see you, we see each other, subhanAllah, every one of us here, we see each other on Fridays only. Now in Ramadan we'll see each other every day, every night, every Taraweeh, everywhere. You know I'm fasting. Not only that, the youth here will say, oh, the father will come to him, you have to fast, my son. How can I fast, father? I cannot do it. Let's try. Let's go for the weekends first. Let's go from the morning until maybe until 3 o'clock, and you break your fast and still go on. I always tell the youth, the fathers, try to make the youth fast slowly. Don't go day, okay, you have to fast today the full day, 17 hours. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You have to give them slowly. Maybe they have breakfast, if they're young, 4, 5 years, 6 years, get breakfast and then go to school. Don't eat, tell them, don't eat, don't drink until you come back. Do lunch and then you don't eat until dinner, until breakfast, and you break your fast with us. But he didn't break fast, he eat. It's okay. It's okay, let him do that. And they'll increase the gap. Every day increase the gap. Every day increase the gap until he can fast the whole day. And in the weekends, you have to go all the day. And maybe put some incentives. I have no problem. Give him some incentives. $5, $10, incentives. Let's do that. Let's make sure he will training. It's a training. Everything is training in life. In Ramadan, like I said, it gives you patience, but gives you something else. Imagine in the day I don't eat and drink, which is halal. I can eat and drink now. There's food there. I can eat and drink. Halal. It stops you from the halal. How about the haram? Haram is a big no-no. Now haram. Oh, you have the patience, you have the sabr to eat, not to drink, and not only that. Not only that, I said it. I don't eat in front of everyone. No, I don't eat alone. No one can see me. When I go to the washroom, no one can see me drinking. It's training yourself to control, full control. It's a full control thing. How to control yourself. Now they are saying that from some of the hikam, even though I have no problem saying it, that some of the hikam is for the body, the cleaning the body. There are so many now. Research is saying what's important of fasting 30 days, and there's so many. I'm not going there because for me it can change. I don't want to go in and then they change it later. If you read about the science, they will tell you how important is fasting is. We need to, one of our major things, we need to go away from the series, away from the TV. Our best enemy, Shaitan, is handcuffed. The shayateen are handcuffed away from us. But subhanAllah, he has his people here. The TV, all the series are there for you to watch. I said it before. The series, if you sit in the TV, in front of the TV 24/7, you will not finish this series. You will not. They prepared the series for Ramadan. Subhanallah, they have the whole year to do the series. No, they do it for Ramadan. All the new series are for Ramadan, as they are making sure that we don't come to the masjid. And even if you come, you run. Subhanallah. Very hard. Not only that, some of the series has very bad message. I was preparing the khutbah today, and someone said something very nice. So I didn't know it before. When you see the series, they always show you the gangster, the killing person, rich, happy, have all the power. And all the shuyukh, or the ulama, and all religions, by the way, I'm not saying Islam only, all the religions are the weak, are the bad, their houses are ugly, they're not taking care of their houses. They didn't say anything to us, right? The message, did he say anything? No. But the picture tells a lot. That if you want to be this standard, you have to be that way. If you want to be this standard, oh, come, do, it's okay. Did he say anything? Did he insult any religion? No. But they show you that religion is bad. It's a no, don't go there. If you want to be, they don't show you the consequences, going to jail, doing that. No, they don't show you with that. Even in the movies, you find the powerful man, the star will kill everyone, and at the end he stand alone, happy. I did it, right? And the priest or the sheikh or anyone, he's somewhere. I have to go to the mountain, sit there. Do you want to sit in the mountain? No. You want to be powerful and rich? Series will tell you. I was really astonished. I just heard it today. It's there for a long time, but really I didn't know it. Anyway, this is some of the hikam. Some of the hikam that Ramadan can give you. Up to you to pick, and up to you to enjoy and get the best out of it. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لكم فاستغفروه يا فوز المستغفر. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. أما بعد, again fasting. Some of the recommendation. What should we do? Ramadan is the month of fasting. Fasting means fasting from food, from water, and from talking bad. But the funny part is, if you see what we are built on, before Ramadan we have to go shopping. Shopping where? Filling the fridge, filling the storage, rice, meat. Let's go. It's going to hunger now. We're going to hunger, and you'll see that. Why? We have to invite everyone in Ramadan. Let's make a party. SubhanAllah, we prepare the party. It's good to be generous. I have no problem to be generous. But why we try to do that? Even here, when we make food here, you see the boys and girls are filling the plate until the top part. And when I clean up the place, wallahi, I have so much garbage. Food that people in some parts of the world, they don't have it. I have no problem inviting, but I have a problem eating more. I have a problem throwing the food out. I have a problem with that. And if you want to eat, teach your kids. If you want to eat the amount you want. That's it. Don't get more. Think. Are you going to eat all that? All this? Well, you have to come and join us here to see how they are doing it. And sometimes you question why they are doing it. 2, imagine that your son is sleeping 13, 14 hours and you want to wake him up. Son, wake up! What? Let's go to a test in chemistry. What's the CO2 is and what's the... what am I talking about? Your stomach from Fajr prayer until Maghrib prayer doesn't eat anything. Nothing there. And now the Imam say, Allahu Akbar. Subhanallah, a hunger strike happened. We start giving the stomach everything you do. You eat. And subhanallah, we don't think how the stomach is taking all of that. Rice, meat, sugar, baqawa, baqsumat, basbusa, whatever you can get. Whatever is in front of you, you get. What the Prophet was doing, alayhi salatu wassalam. He gets some water and some dates. Prepare the stomach. And let's pray Maghrib. Let's pray Maghrib first. Dates? Dates means not a whole box. 3, 5 dates, that's it. And some water. And let's pray Maghrib. The stomach now is getting ready. Let's go. Let's eat now. It's ready for food. Now I want to eat. Come back. I prayed, Sheikh, I followed your instructions. Now, time to wipe the table off. No, you have to follow again the Prophet. Third to your food, third to your water, and third to your breathing. Why? You'll come to Isha prayer and the Imam will say Alif Lam Mim and start Surah Al-Baqarah. Brother, where is Surah Al-Asr? Why are you going there? I cannot manage. Which is a fact. Because your stomach is full of food. You cannot manage standing for 5, 6 minutes, 10 minutes to pray 1 rak'ah. And that's why you will see people after the 4th rak'ah of Taraweeh leaving. Why? Where are you going, brother? Alhamdulillah, I did my best. Allah, I've done it today. It's enough. And the question is very simple. You cannot. Wallahi, you cannot. Well, the day I'm getting invited to anyone, I feel the stomach full of things. I cannot. Wallahi, I stand in the 8th. I wish the Imam would end. Which is a fact. Then what should I do? Eat 1/3. How can I know 1/3? Just plan. If you get your food, your plate, take half of it and return. And eat the second half. Someone would sit have a whole bowl full of things, and anyway. Think about it. Ramadan is clarifying what we can do. Subhanallah. Someone will say, I have to smoke, brother. I'm so sorry. I have to. Smoking is a bust. And by the way, it's not haram. It's makruh. I said, okay. I have no problem. Haram or makruh for me is... But imagine that you do 1 makruh, 2 makruh, 20 makruh. How many makruh you can do? And makruh means that how many can be haram after that? It's still makruh. I have no problem. May Allah forgive and make us away from the cigarettes. But anyway, you can control yourself for 17 hours. You cannot stop for the next 7. Some people, even before they eat or drink water, they get smoking. Control. Some of the ma'asi that shows us, sorry, it's not a ma'asiyah. Some of the things we do, alhamdulillah, the masahif will be ready. Inshallah, we'll clean it. Inshallah, tomorrow or after tomorrow. We'll make sure that it's clean for you when you come reading. And at home too, but I cannot go to your home. You clean it and start reading the Quran. You're finishing. After Ramadan, what happened? Where are you? Why are you not reading it? You do it easily in Ramadan, and after Ramadan you cannot do it? Ramadan will show that you can do it. You will find time to do it. Then why don't you do it? After Ramadan. Ramadan will show you that you can come and pray until midnight in the masjid. And you cannot come and pray other than that. Why? Ask yourself. Ask yourself. Ramadan will show you that you can do it. Then why you don't do it after Ramadan? You're giving in Ramadan. Why don't you give outside? You're doing good things. Why you're not doing good things after Ramadan? Ramadan is a level. If you don't increase, if you increased in Ramadan and after Ramadan you came back, Ramadan, you didn't benefit anything from Ramadan. It's up to you to benefit. Everything. Again, the question comes about suhoor. Suhoor, brother, when should I stop eating suhoor? When should I stop? And they say, when the Imam say Allahu Akbar, and you see, even some people say, if the food in my mouth and the Imam saying Allahu Akbar, should I finish? Stop 5 minutes before. It doesn't mean that you have to eat food and ta'miyya and whatever you're going to eat. No, you don't have to. The Prophet said, water is okay, by the way. Water is okay, some dates are okay. You don't have to fill it. The idea is, if you fill it, you can handle the Ramadan. No, it's not right. Medically, it's not right. You cannot do it. Because you need digesting and you need so many things to do it. That's why you feel thirsty in Ramadan if you eat a lot. Try to manage Ramadan. Try to enjoy Ramadan. I gave the khutbah today about Ramadan to prepare ourselves. To make sure that when you benefit the lot of Ramadan. Ramadan is the best time of the year. The Sahaba used to make dua to Allah. To come to Ramadan, to reach Ramadan. And make dua after Ramadan from Allah to accept their deeds. Very important to get every second of Ramadan and to prepare. That's why I give the khutbah. It's 19 days, less than 19 days to Ramadan. What should you do? What should you plan? What's the dua is going to say? When and where I'm going to pray? How I can talk to my youth? Because we don't have kids in Islam. We have youth in Islam. How can I give da'wah? By acting. Not da'wah by talk. Da'wah by doing. Well, parking right. Making da'wah. Even I'm here. I'm saying, I hope, like Rasulullah ﷺ, when he talked to Khalid, said to the brother of Khalid ibn Walid, how Khalid, with his intelligence, doesn't know about Islam. How? I believe Justin Trudeau is a good man. Why he doesn't know about Islam? Why? Your neighbors, if he's a good person, why he doesn't know about Islam? Why? Why you don't show da'wah with your acts, not with your talk? Very important. Very important to show Islam with acts. with actions, because you will be questioned. And every one of us will be questioned. كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر. We are the best ummah of the nations before us, showing our religion. Again, back to the youth, because I can see a lot here. The youth is our main strength, and the strength of any nation. We need them, and we need you to be adults, and to take over, and to unite, and to know Islam better. Because without knowing Islam, you will be one number of the numbers we have. It's up to you to decide. I'm talking to every and each one of you. One day I wish that one of you will be in my stand, because I have to go one day, and you will come in. Are you ready to take over? Are you ready to stand and give a khutbah? A khatira? How can you do that? Come and join. Come and talk. Maybe 5 minutes after Aisha. Maybe give a khutbah, try to make an MSA. Try to go to school. School this year will be in Ramadan. Let's try, okay? Muslims in the school. We need to pray Dhuhr. Dhuhr is there. Let's pray Dhuhr with each other. Let's make a friendship. Let's work with each other. Ramadan is the month of giving. Ramadan is the month of unity. And the Ramadan doesn't come. Yesterday I prayed on someone, he didn't join us in Ramadan. He died yesterday. He didn't reach Ramadan. Are you going to reach Ramadan? You don't know that. We don't know that. May Allah make us all from the people who reach Ramadan. May Allah make us all from the people who join Ramadan. May Allah make us all from the people who benefit from Ramadan. May Allah make us all from the people who join and enjoy Ramadan. Make us all from the people who benefit and make sure that Ramadan is the best, inshallah. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك لنا فيما أعطيت وقنا واصرف عنا برحمتك شر ما قضيت اللهم بلغنا رمضان اللهم بلغنا رمضان اللهم بلغنا رمضان واغفر لنا ولوالدينا والمسلمين أجمعين إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون وأقم الصلاة